In this video, we're going to talk about the witch hunt in the city. Nyx's return takes a deadly turn. Alrighty then, this is a comic book review of Black Ritual, the Book of Nyx, issue number 2, brought to you by RatedComics. Let's get to it. So previously in Black Ritual, the Book of Nyx, Nyx's arrival back in New York City takes an unexpected turn with the death of a young witch at the hands of a witch hunter. So Nyx sees visions of her gonna die in the previous issue, and she realizes that, and she's like, man, I'm gonna die, screw that, but we're all gonna die, but I know exactly when and how it happens. That is one serious mind trip right there, to know when and how, but there's gotta be a reason I saw my future in death. Me and Al Simmons, and who the hell were those others in their vision? You gotta check out the previous issue right there. Someone forced that vision into my head. They wanted me to know my future. But why, says Nyx? What do they want me to know? And there's a crow right there watching her every move. And when I talked about the origins of She Spawn, that's Nightbird. Nightbird kind of guides Nyx to destinations and locations where she has to go. So when she sees the Nightbird, the crow, she's going in the right direction. But Nyx is like, seems like I'm always in someone's crosshair. I need to find a place to crash, get off these streets, and see if I can figure out who's screwing with me this time. So after wandering the city for a bit, Nyx arrives at one place that she has happy memories of, at a comic shop. Hey, how can you not have happy memories at a comic shop? How can you not have happy memories when you watch a comic book YouTube channel? Unless you're talking about Black Rituals and shit like that. But hey, this is a comic book review. Let's get on with it. So Nyx goes into the comic book shop. She tells AJ what's up, and AJ's eyes go wide like, okay, I haven't heard that in a long time. And he tells his friends, guys, I'm closing, get out. Nyx, my girl, it's been 17 months. Are you back for real? I'm not sure yet, says Nyx. But you left without saying goodbye last time. I know, says Nyx. You were all I had left after my parents died. You're right. I'm so sorry, AJ. But I'm here now, and I can use someone on my side. I need a place to feel safe. Why? What happened? That's how you know that's true friendship right there. So a long and detailed conversation eventually comes to an end. So AJ's like, damn, so what are you gonna do now? You still have the room upstairs? Can I use it? Yeah, sure. I might even be able to help you. So they go to the room upstairs, and AJ tells Nyx, I started collecting occult books after you left. What do you mean by collecting, says Nyx? And she's like, oh man, you got some big boy stuff in here. These names, I'm not even gonna bother pronouncing right now, but whatever these books are, they are a big deal, expensive and powerful. So Nyx asks, how could you afford these? My parents are rich. Okay, if I had rich parents, I would definitely probably spend a lot of time at a comic shop. And yeah, make comic book videos too, but my parents are not rich. I'm working on definitely growing some income here, but hey, aren't we all? We all can relate to that. So AJ tells Nyx, you're good to stay here until you get sorted out. It's safe here. And Nyx is like, thanks. So he sees the crow right there, and he's like, okay, that thing is crawling and it's ominous. Is that a friend of yours? It's been following me, Nyx. Someone sent it, not sure who. But when that bird is summoning you like that, you got somewhere to be. And Nyx tells AJ, I need to go. So AJ's like, you sure you want me to come along with you? No, I'll be okay. If he's taking me where I think, you won't be able to get in anyway. So AJ gives her a key and tells her the back door is open. Just come back, you'll be safe. And the Nightbird is like, call, like, let's go, girl. So after everything that's happened, after all the bad decisions she's made, Nyx didn't think she'll end up back here in New York City. There are secret places known only to the initiated, to those who walk the thin line between light and dark. Only those who live on the fringes of the world can enter. Underneath the chaos of the city and the streets hides another world. It ain't food, and you can tell that with can symbol on the back of her back like that. So behind any random door could be a world of potential or pain. So Nyx is like, takes a deep breath. Here we go. With the correct signals and the right intentions, the door will open. And she wonders, after that door opens, is she gonna regret this? We'll soon find out. So where she enters is the Morgan. It's a speakeasy, nightclub, and coven. As Nyx enters, the smells of candles and incense fill her thoughts with memories of better times before her world started to burn. And this place, as it changes a bit with the vibes, there's not a lot of people there, but there's a reason for that. It's secret and it's a coven. So as Nyx makes her way through the club, she realizes that her entrance has gone well, not gone unnoticed. They notice her. The tension in the air becomes palpable as she approaches the bar. Could you imagine, like, why y'all looking at me when I'm trying to get a drink? You do you, let me do me. Give me that whiskey neat. That's what she tells that girl bartender. Irish neat, you know? So the bartender's like, you think I don't know who you are? You don't get to drink around here. You need to leave, homegirl. Ain't no none of that. You better do you out over there. And then Nyx is like, I ain't trying to leave. And the off panel, the girl's like, you heard my friend. It's time to go. And Nyx is like, nah, bitch. I need a drink first. Honestly, you don't really want to do this, says the girl. After the last few days, I kind of do. So both of you looking for smoke? So off panel, we hear a voice that says, enough. You have a set of balls coming back here, Nyx. And it's Camille. And I remember her from the first issue. She was one of the girls protecting the city of New York with that barrier. And why you got eyes on your titty like that? You know we gonna be looking. But then again, it's a coven. So anyways, so they want to talk. So Nyx is like, okay, Camille, is it cool that I'm back? And Camille's like, not at all. Not after what you did. You broke the rules working with the Hellspawn. You made a bargain with Mammon, for Christ's sake. And Mammon, yeah, Mammon is no joke. That is one brother you do not want to make a bargain with. And I'm not familiar with that storyline, but y'all can chime in the comment section. But you made a bargain with Mammon? Yeah, that's some serious stuff right there. So Camille's like, you don't even summon him into a circle. You didn't do that. And you didn't bind him. You went out to dinner with him. I thought you were smarter than that. I thought I taught you better than that. Then why did you summon me, says Nyx. Oh, I didn't, says Camille. But someone did, and they sent you because we have a problem. One of our sisters has gone missing, not just from here, but from the other covens as well. Things are tense. Someone and somehow a witch hunter got into the city. And Nyx is like, that shouldn't have happened. That shouldn't be possible. There are protections. You're right. But we found a body. Her name was Maya. She was burned alive, left as a message. And there's no doubt this was a hunter. I think you were brought here to look into this. Find out who he is and how he got in and kill him. This was hers. See what you can get from it, Nyx. This is your chance. Chance for what, says Nyx. You're an outcast and you have no home. Look, you want to earn your way back in? This is how. You put your life on the line for us and the others. Find this bastard, put him down, then we'll talk about forgiveness. Alright, so Nyx leaves and she's gonna be safe. It's all good, you know, whatever. And even Camille's like, it's all good to see you again. But be safe out there because things are cray-cray in New York. So she's walking back home and Nyx sees this girl's about to, you know, you already know what they're about to do to her. And Nyx is like, look, listen guys, walk the heck away. I've had a couple shitty weeks and right now I really want to just lose full control right now, but I'm gonna give you morons a chance. In the back of her mind, Nyx realizes that all the anger and frustration she's been bottling up needs a release. And she wants them to call her out like, I'm looking for smoke. And this guy is like, look, girl, we are looking for smoke. If you want to lose control, why don't you join us? That was all the push homegirl needs. Her restraint is gone. Her rage has slipped and it's unleashed. These men will never touch themselves, let alone another woman again. But the adrenaline on the big guy kicks in. He's never felt pain like this before. Well, he won't feel much of anything after this. So Nick ends him and murks him like that. But when it's over, Nyx doesn't feel any better. So she goes to the girl, Little Red Riding Hood, if you will. Hey, it's okay. They won't hurt you anymore. You're okay, I promise. You have somewhere to go? And the girl gets up like, no, I'm on the streets. And Nyx tells you can't stay here alone. How did you do that? Long story, but you want to learn? Here, take this to Lee Ho Folk, the Chinese spot up the street. Show it to the girl at the counter. It's my sigil. She'll know I'll send you, okay? So the girl walks away. Why do I have a feeling that girl's gonna come back in a more dangerous form later? Okay, we're just gonna, I don't know, that's just speculation here. So later that evening, after the preparations have been made, 6 for light, 1 for dark, a circle cast, and an object bound, the intention is set and the veil is parted. And the vision begins. Nyx wants to know what happens to Maya. So she begins to relive the last few moments of the young girl's life. Maya, she can smell the rancid alleyway as if she was there, watching as the assailant approaches, unable to do anything. So that is crazy to watch how this girl gets ended. And she gets ended by burnt alive, and this girl is just going up in flames. And the witch hunter is like, wait a minute, hold up, who the hell's watching this? I can feel you watching me, witch. You'll burn soon, Nyx. And that is the end of Witch Hunt in the City. Nyx's return takes a deadly turn. What you guys think of this comic book? Comment below, let me know. And also link in the description if you wish to add this comic book and or any of our other limited print Rated Comics exclusives to add to your comic book collection. Support the art, support the industry. Also, if you'd like to buy a boy a cup of coffee, link in the description, or donate to the Super Thanks. But the greatest compliment you guys can do is by liking this video and subscribing to Rated Comics YouTube channel. Thank you again for watching. To the next upload.